everyone, it's that time again. We're going to do another all signs read. So these readings for all the zodiac signs are going to be good from June 13th to June 20th, and then when that comes around, we'll do another one. Alrighty guys, so we are going to start with Sagittarius. So this read is going to be for Sagittarius for the week of the 13th to the 20th. I had to think about that one for a second. See what message comes forward for Sagittarius. We had a bunch that wanted to come popping out, and these ones fell right out of the ones I grabbed, so these are the ones we're going to lay down first. We got the Sun card. We have the Knight of Pentacles, Nine of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. I do feel like there's a blessing or a goal that somebody has been working towards for a long time. Putting a lot of effort in. This Nine of Swords tells me they're worried about whether this is ever going to come to fruition or not, or whether this is ever going to manifest for them. Temperance. Temperance. I don't know if somebody's praying for a sign or asking for a sign. Somebody's really struggling with this journey that they're on. I keep getting pulled back to the Eight of Pentacles. And this does involve some sort of learning, some sort of studying. It's like learning a new task or learning a new skill, and it's been quite difficult. Queen of Pentacles. But somebody's trying to build for themselves here. This is part of what it is. As soon as I pulled this Seven of Cups, I could feel like there was a catalyst in somebody's life where they were just like, I want better for my life. I want to do something bigger. I want to do something that benefits me more. I don't know if this is job and this is career, where somebody didn't like what they were at or it wasn't getting them anywhere. And they were just determined to make a change. But I see this I want better in my life. I want something better. And I see that somebody is really struggling to work hard and build that, like absolutely doing their best. Ace of Cups. Is that new beginnings? The Eight of Cups. I feel a transition coming forward. This Ace of Cups actually does not want to sit solid on my table. It keeps sliding. That is weird, and it's kind of creeping me out. So I don't know if you've been praying for guidance or something. This Ace of Cups says there is a new beginning happening. It says something new is coming forward, a new opportunity. The Eight of Cups is like moving away from something, leaving the past behind, starting out on a new leg of your journey. I do see opportunity coming forward. I pulled the Empress card. This is this next chapter of your life. You're slowly working your way into becoming this Empress, coming into your Empress energy. Doesn't necessarily mean this read is for a woman. This might be for a man, but it's somebody who's coming into their own, finding their own success, being comfortable in their own skin, finding happiness, being able to leave the past behind and being able to grow and evolve. What is this new opportunity? Ten of Wands. I see packing things up and moving on, which is not usually what this Ten of Wands represents. It usually speaks about burdens and feeling overburdened. But all I can see is somebody just packing shit up and moving on to something new. Moving to something new. I feel like this is part of this opportunity that's coming forward. That's going to allow for somebody to try something new. Two of Swords. And we also have the Queen of Swords too here. I don't know if this is something that somebody is struggling with. And if this is part of their journey and something they're looking to learn, something they're looking to achieve. And now it's like, I don't know if they've gone as far as they can go where they're at. And now they're having to make a bigger commitment or a bigger change. Or this is part of the opportunity that comes forward that allows them to further their journey. It's going to take a leap of faith though. It's going to take a leap of faith. I feel like somebody would rather have something, how do I say it? It's kind of like something, I don't know if we want to say set in stone, but like a more focused path. I feel like whatever this is comes with a certain level of uncertainty that makes somebody nervous. But it does come with the opportunity to further what they're after. The Three of Wands. Again, it's like leaving something behind, moving forward, moving on to the next leg of the journey. And it's going to require a leap of faith. Whatever this opportunity is that's coming forward, this new chapter, and it's to be able to further this person's goal. I know that that's whatever this is. It actually brings an opportunity for someone to be able to reach their goal. But like I said, it comes with a little bit of, how is this going to work out? Like, not all the details have been ironed out, and it's making somebody really, really nervous. Four of Pentacles, Seven of Swords. So we got the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. This Ten of Pentacles is like the Sun card. This is the legacy you're trying to build. This is the goal that you're trying to reach. And all these other cards, I know they can represent deceit. They can represent cheating. They can represent lies. That Four of Pentacles can represent greed or holding back. All I see in these cards is a warning to not allow fear and uncertainty to hold you back from reaching your Ten of Pentacles. Whatever this opportunity is, even though it's not, 100% ironed out, all the details aren't entirely there, it is an opportunity to take you to where you want to go, to what you've been working so hard for. I just see positivity about taking a leap of faith. Take a leap of faith. Like, at some point, you're going to have to take that next step to get closer to your goal. And this is the opportunity to do this. Tarot, can you give me more detail on this? So I know if this was me, I would sure as shit want more detail than that. Four of Wands. That Four of Wands represents building for the future. The Five of Cups, the Five of Pentacles. I just keep seeing this leaving the past behind in these cards. Being able to let the past go. Being able to let fear and worry go. And try something new. Whatever this opportunity is, it will help you to get to where you're going, which is where you want to be. But it is going to take sort of that actually actioning that change. We got the Ten of Cups too. That is like that happily ever after. That is that goal that you're looking towards. We now have it coming forward in multiple ways. The Four of Swords, the Nine of Cups. Seven of Wands and the Magician. And you have been taken advantage of in the past. I do feel like this is also why you're gun shy about this opportunity coming forward. I don't know if it sounds too good to be true. Or you're just worried about being taken advantage of like you have been in the past. I see in the Seven of Wands, setting boundaries. But I also see like blocking. I'm being told get in your own way. Like, don't get in your own way. Don't allow stuff from the past to get in your own way from manifesting your new future. The Magician does say to be confident in the choices that you're making and to be confident in your abilities to manifest opportunities. I also have this King of Pentacles. This is where your opportunity is coming from. This is somebody who has something to offer you. And like I said, I don't know if this is like a job opportunity, a career opportunity, an apprentice opportunity. It is an opportunity to take you closer to your goal. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to be able to do it. And that would make sense if you got taken advantage of in the past. If this opportunity comes through a person that you would be like, why are they offering me this? What is their motive behind it? I don't feel emotion behind this King of Pentacles. Like he's somebody who's got some greasy ass motive, who's trying to hoop you. But I don't feel like he's like really deeply invested in your emotions or your heart either. So I don't feel like this is speaking towards romance, this read. I feel like he has an opportunity, like he has something to offer, but he recognizes in you someone who can step up and contribute. So to me, it sounds more like an apprenticeship. It sounds more like a career. It sounds more like a job opportunity. Somebody who's looking to have a position filled and sees that you are someone who's capable of doing that. So like I said, I don't feel anything beyond that. I don't feel greed. I don't feel negativity. I don't feel deceit. But I don't feel romance or like a deep emotional connection in this. This is like all business. This dude is all business. He sees that he needs something done, that you're somebody who can do that. So he's willing to hire or give that opportunity to come up with that partnership for you. I'm going to grab a few more here. And the World card, Karma. See, the World card, Karma, tells me that your hard work, everything that you've been putting into this is about to pay off. It's like earning good karma. So this opportunity coming forward is something that you've earned for yourself. The Page of Wands. So the Page of Wands, the Hermit card, the Moon card. This tells me you're gun shy of people who come forward with offerings. People who come forward, especially if they're too friendly. Like this, too friendly, you're just like, whoa, what the fuck is your problem? What do you want? What are you up to? Kind of thing. Like looking deep into other people's sort of motives, right? So you're not repeating the past. It tells me you've learned lessons from your past, but don't allow those kinds of fears to get in your own way in moving forward as well. Like this guy just strikes me as like all business. Like somebody you could sit down and be like, okay, what are the details of this opportunity? You know, what is it you're actually offering? What does it entail? And he'd just be able to sort of like tell you what all that is. Because he's not somebody who's going to get all friggin' offended. Because he has nothing emotionally invested in this. Whoever this King of Pentacles is, he's just looking for some sort of a business type relationship. If this is looking for an employee or whatever it is. That's all there is to it. He's not looking for something deeper. It's not going to piss him off to have a conversation with this dude and just be like, let's hash out the details. What is it that you're absolutely offering? What are, you know, what can you give me? What will you expect of me? What do I get in return, kind of thing? I feel like absolutely sitting down and having that conversation with this person, you're going to get the truth out of whatever it is that they have to offer. At the end of the day, it's up to you whether this is something that you're going to take advantage of. I tell you, everything I see and feel in the cards with the energies is that this person's not looking to hose anybody. This opportunity is something that's genuine. This opportunity is something that you've earned. This opportunity is something that can help you to further yourself towards your goal. But at the end of the day, it's up to you to be able to take it. And I do see that this is a longer journey for you. This thing that you're building towards, and that you do still have some distance to go to be able to get to your goal. I also believe that everything happens for a reason. When opportunities come forward, it's not an accident, and that there's something within that opportunity that we need to learn to help take us further into our life, and that we're going to use further down the road. And I do feel like this is that situation as well. There is something to offer you here that you will carry forward further down the road as well. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. That is the read for Sagittarius. Alrighty guys, have a great one. Hello Capricorn. So this is your read for the week from the 13th to the 20th. Look at mosquitoes buzzing around me. Let's see what tarot has to say to you guys. Holy crap, these came flying out. The Wheel of the Year, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and the High Priestess just came zooming out of the deck, wanting to talk to you today. Let's see, recognition. I definitely feel some sort of a turning point here with this Wheel of Fortune. Recognizing something. High Priestess. I don't know. I think you're recognizing red flags in something. I have this distinct impression of seeing red flags. That Moon card too. Like someone... Fuck her off. Like someone trying to hide something from you. The Lover's card. I think you caught somebody in a lie. That's what I see in these cards. You caught a lover in a lie. I don't know if they were seeing someone else on the side. But I see that they were trying to hide something from you, and I see you caught them in it. The Three of Swords. Five of Pentacles. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you caught somebody. You caught somebody. I do feel like they were looking with the third party. They were out with the third party here. We got the Three of Swords. The Ten of Swords tells me that too. Temperance card. How does the Temperance card fit in here though? There's a different meaning to this Temperance card in your read. I get pulled back to the High Priestess. This is like some sort of intuition or impression that you gained. This is something that goes beyond just evidence that you saw. This is like something that you felt deeply, or something that you just like knew. This was your intuition. This was your psychic side sort of going off that something was wrong. Something was off. And being able to trust that and pursue it. Two of Swords, Ace of Swords. I feel like you were just like confronting this person with the truth. Like whatever this was, you were not going to have the wool pulled over your eyes. I have this distinct impression they tried to like double talk their way out of things. And you were like, no, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. And there was something about it that you did absolutely know. Like, I don't know if you said, I know you were out in this place at this time with somebody. And it's like they absolutely were, but you didn't have, this is the part, it's like where your intuition and something deeper, some sort of psychic knowing comes in. You didn't actually have like any kind of physical evidence that said that. You just knew that that's exactly what was going on. I feel like this person was like blown away when you said this out loud. They were like, holy shit, like how could they possibly know that I was doing that? 10 of Cups, King of Cups. Whew. I feel like this person tried to like emotionally manipulate. This was part of their thing. They were like, how do I put it into words? Like always preying kind of on your heart. I don't know if they tried to run down your self-esteem too. But this person liked to sort of be in emotional control. So they always had to be on top and you always had to be down here. It was not an even balance. It was not an even 2 of Cups. And that's the way they like to keep it because it left them in control. That 6 of Swords. I feel like you sent them packing too. That's the distinct impression I get, especially with this Knight of Swords. Like cutting them down with the truth. Like you know what the truth is. You don't have to put up with this shit no more. You know this person's lying. Like get out. Go be with your other person then. Go be with your other person. I feel like that's what you told them. The Hangman there. I have this distinct impression that didn't work out so well for them. Because I keep getting that with the Hangman. This like, you made your bed, now you have to lie in it kind of thing. But it's like, it's negative. Whatever that result was negative. So if you sent them packing and said, go be with your other person, I think it went to shit over there. Like it absolutely went to shit. The Chariot card. Justice. The World. Oh yeah, they lost some money. That's what it was. They lost some finances. When you sent them packing to whoever this third party was, this third party was just greedy. That was the entire point of them being with this person. And they just wanted to take that person's money. This was like, this is them getting their karma. This is them getting their karmic life lesson right here of being able to recognize a good partner when they have it. Somebody who's not in it for greed. Somebody who's in it who wants to have that deep emotional bond. Instead of going for someone who's, I don't know, who does themselves up or hangs their tits out or whatever the fuck it was that attracted them to this third party that was superficial. It got them negative results. This was supposed to be a life lesson for this person. Yeah, the 4 of Pentacles. You know, I have this distinct impression. They lost a lot of money to whoever this third party was. This third party frickin' took them to the cleaners. Took them to the cleaners. I don't know if they wanted like expensive vacations, expensive clothes. I definitely feel like they got stuck for giving this person a lot of money. Or this person stole money from them. Ace of Cups. Oh, that's what it was. They got somebody pregnant. We got the Ace of Cups next to the 10 of Pentacles. There was a baby here. There was a baby with that third party. That's why they're financially stuck for it. That's why they're losing a bunch of money. And I don't know that they're actually together or if this third party just took them to court to be able to gain some sort of financial gain out of it, like child support or whatever. But this person just like took them to the fucking cleaners financially. Absolutely. The Knight of Pentacles. And it's going to continue for a good long while. That's what I see in this Knight of Pentacles. Usually comes forward like a steady eddy, kind of like a genuine offering, something that moves slow but always gets to the finish line. No, this is speaking to this third party getting pregnant and the fact that this person's going to have to pay out money for a good long while towards this child, which is not what they wanted at all. Interesting. Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups, Page of Swords, Queen of Swords, King of Swords. We got a pair here and then we have somebody who doesn't belong. And I do feel like... that's interesting. That's very interesting. Normally I get a pretty good vibe off of this Queen of Swords. And a lot of times off of the King of Swords too. Not in this case. Not in this case. I feel your energy more in this Queen of Cups. She's somebody who's more intuitive. I feel like this is somebody who's healing their heart. But somehow I feel like, who's this Page of Swords? Because this is somebody who's seeking information. I don't know if they are seeking information about you or if you've been seeking information about them and what's going on in their situation. But this is what's going on. This person is on the hook for money for this child that they had with their third party. And I see it did not work out very well for them. I don't know that they're actually together. I do feel them coming forward as a pair with these energies, but I feel like it's only because they have this connection. I don't necessarily feel marriage. I sure as shit don't feel happiness and like a genuine bond here at all. So whoever their karmic is, this is not a happy time for them yet. Seven of Pentacles right next to the karmic card. They are reaping what they've sown. Absolutely. This is the choice that they made. That was the path that they wanted to walk. They wanted to indulge in what felt good at the time without thinking about the consequences. And now this is what they have. Now they have this situation where they have a child they didn't intend to have with somebody they sure as shit didn't want to have a kid with. And they are now very much financially on the hook for it. And they've stepped away from a good partner. They caused that damage with somebody who was worth building a life with. And they've lost that opportunity. Oh yeah. And then you're coming forward as this Empress energy. Next to the Ace of Wands, next to the Page of Cups. I almost wonder if this person's going to come crawling back looking for forgiveness or a friendship. Looking for a fresh start. I don't know. For you, moving on and moving forward and moving away from this person's energy has been a blessing. You know, if this is somebody who can't, keep it in their pants long enough to have a functional relationship with just one person and to honor and be loyal to one person, then it's not somebody worth building with, and it's not somebody worth having in your life. Having them gone just opens up space for somebody true to step forward. You don't need to deal with this kind of negative drama player kind of energy anymore. And that person is facing their own karma. That person has made their own bed. They are experiencing their own consequences. That is their journey, and they made it for themselves. I feel like your journey is somewhere else. Trusting your intuition is huge. Being able to do that, when you did that, that was absolutely huge because your intuition did not lie to you. And I feel like as you use it more, it gets stronger and stronger. And it's going to help you to sort of weed out when new opportunities come forward too, and knowing kind of what energy those people are coming forward. Just be able to trust that intuition, trust those red flags, because they will not lie to you. Like I said, I see a bright future for you. I see lots of blessings coming forward for you. And it is because you were able to remove yourself from this negative energy to find your own self-worth, your own self-love, and to make sure that if somebody is going to come into your life, it's somebody who's going to treat you with the respect that you deserve. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed your read. Hey Cancer, alrighty, let's get going with your reading. We're going to use this deck of cards. This was the one that called to me for Cancer. So I am also a Cancer. I'm curious to see what's coming forward here. So the Queen of Swords was the first one that popped out. She does represent independence. What do we got here? We got the Sun card, Page of Pentacles, prospects, positivity. I feel something... that sounds silly. I feel an opportunity coming towards someone. A positive opportunity. I don't know that this is something that someone has been working for a long while or really seeking. But there's something that's about to come forward. A prospect. I want to get more of this. 5 of Wands. 7 of Cups. Definitely a choice is going to have to be made, and very carefully too. So I'm not sure what this is that's coming forward, and this might be multiple options. I feel like there's going to be this need to be extremely honest with yourself about whether this opportunity is the thing that you're looking for, whether this opportunity is going to help to take you to what you want. Inner voice and action. Your intuition is going to play a huge part in this, in picking whatever this is. If this is one opportunity or multiple opportunities that come your way, trust that inner voice too, and whatever that's telling you. Before you take action, before you make a decision, really listen to your intuition on this one, guys. Temperance is that balance between emotion and logic. 4 of Wands, celebration, planning. whatever this opportunity is that comes forward to, it does have the potential to bring something very positive into your life. But I feel like it's not like, it's not completely like something landing in your lap. It's something that still requires planning to be able to take the best advantage of whatever this is. I'm not saying it's too good to be true, because I don't think it's too good to be true. But it's something that's not entirely easy. It's not a complete fix to a problem. It's something that sort of takes you to a next level, and okay, how do I take the best advantage of it? How do I organize myself in a way that I can get the most out of whatever this opportunity is? This is going to take more hard work to be able to make the best of whatever this is. Like I said, whatever it is, I feel like it's positive. But you're not just going to be able to go hog wild with, like, if you get a bit of money in, if that's what this is, that somehow some money comes to you, this isn't going to be like, fuck yeah, I'm going on a spending spree, I'm going to get myself a new couch and some new clothes or whatever. No, this is like okay, how can I turn this into something more? How can I invest this into something bigger that's going to help me to make the most of it? How do I get the most out of this and make it the best that I possibly can? We're going to grab some more cards here because I'm curious about where this is going. I got the 7 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, 6 of Cups, 6 of Swords movement. 6 of Swords movement. This is an opportunity to step into something new. It is an opportunity to change your life to a certain degree. But how much of a change is going to be up to you. How much work and planning that you want to put into this thing. That's what's going to determine that. So again, that's up to you. You can take whatever this is as a little win and just enjoy that for what it is. But I feel like there's the opportunity to make this into something bigger. Queen of Cups, empathy. Let me grab a couple more. Ace of Wands, new beginning, Tower, transformation, King of Wands, and guidance. Guidance with the Hierophant. Whatever this is, it has the potential to bring a big change in your life. The potential. It can be a little tiny change, or if you're willing to put the work in, this can be a really big change. A tower is not always negative. A tower is a huge change. It is transformation. It's closing the door on one chapter. It's beginning a new one. This King of Wands, whoever this represents in your life, and this might be somebody who's a fire sign, a Leo, an Aries, or a Sag. This could also just be somebody who is very much guided by their passions or is very ambitious. This person, whoever this represents to you, is going to try and be like this Hierophant. It's going to try and give guidance. They're going to try and give their opinion about sort of what you should do with all of this. I'm going to grab a few more because I just keep feeling like trust your inner voice, trust your intuition. There's going to be this part of you that says, hey, wait. We should stop and think about this. Hey, maybe I should do this instead. I feel like there's going to be a voice inside you that's already telling you what to do with all of this. I don't feel like it's going to be an impulsive voice. I feel like it's going to be sort of like that grown-up side of us that's most of the time not really a whole lot of fun and reminds us of the things that we should be doing, you know, like the laundry and the chores and all that kind of stuff, when what we really want to do is just, you know, sit outside and relax in the sun or go do this or go do that. I feel like it's going to be that inner voice that sort of nags us and we don't like listening to at times, that's going to be telling you what you really actually need to do with this. And that's the opinion that you should probably listen to most. I feel like that one's going to be the one that's going to get you the best result out of everything here. Security, invention, crossroads. Yeah, and I do feel most definitely whatever this opportunity is, it has the potential to be a pretty big crossroads. So like I said, it can be a tiny little win that comes forward depending on what you make of it. If you listen to that naggy ass inner voice who's being all adulty and not fun about things, this does have the potential to be something a lot bigger, a much bigger blessing in your life, but it's not going to be easy and it's going to take some hard work. I am absolutely curious about who this read belongs to and what comes forward in someone's life. I do hope somebody leaves a comment on this one. 4 Cups, distraction. Don't get distracted. This is what I'm being told. Don't get distracted with a short-term win or what feels good in the moment. So whatever this is that comes forward, don't get distracted by that. Don't get distracted by something just simple and flashy. Look long-term. Long-term goal here is going to be like the biggest thing for you. And like I said, your inner voice is going to be the thing that's already telling you that, whether you want to hear it or not. And that's what you need to be listening to. Beyond whatever advice this King of Wands gives you, and it might be good, solid advice, but that inner voice, I feel like that's the one. That's the one you need to listen to. Page of Cups, the world. Ace of Pentacles is new beginnings. It is growth. This is a chance. I keep feeling like we're talking about finances here. I keep getting this vibe that we're talking about some sort of money. I don't know how this is coming to you. I don't know if this is just a job opportunity or some sort of a little windfall or something. I don't know what the hell it is, guys. I'll tell you that. But I do feel like we're talking about money. And I do feel like when that comes forward, sometimes people get weird around you. So depending on what this is or how much comes forward, you might have to take that into account with other people's sort of advice or who are looking to put in their 2 cents about things. Like everybody's kind of got their own opinion. That's why I keep getting pulled back to that High Priestess inner voice, inner voice. Listen to your inner voice and do what's right for you in this situation, because you don't know what other people's motives are at times. And money does tend to change other people's motives. Understanding. Justice, truth, skill. Yeah, even in these ones too. I feel like this, especially this Magician card, this one stands out to me big time. This is like you are capable of manifesting this into something bigger than what it starts out being. It's up to you how this goes. It's up to you whether it's a small win that you just get to sort of impulsively enjoy, which, you know, well, let's face it kind of feels good to be able to do that sometimes, or whether this is something that you work into a long-term win that winds up being a hell of a lot bigger. The justice, the word on the card for justice is truth. I know you guys probably don't like that. I'm getting pulled back to inner voice, and that naggy grown-up voice is like, you know what the best thing to do is here. You know what you need to do. You need to do the responsible thing. I just keep feeling like that's what your inner voice is going to tell you, and is going to keep nagging the shit out of you until you listen to it. We do have the Death card here. That Death card does also represent transition. It's closing the door on one chapter, beginning a new one, just like the Ace of Wands next to the Tower. This is a chance for transition. This is a chance for change. 5 of Pentacles, you might be going through a rough time financially. And like I said, this has the potential to do more than just what it is at face value. This has the potential to become more than that. It's not telling me how. I keep feeling like you're going to have people whispering in your ear about what to do with this, about how to spend it, how to whatever. But I feel like the most important voice to listen to is your own, is that inner voice. That's going to tell you what the truth is. That's going to tell you what you need to do with this. You already have sort of that inner knowing, and that's what you need to follow in this situation to be able to turn something positive, but kind of small, into something much bigger and very positive. Alrighty, Cancer, I hope you enjoyed that. Have a great day, guys. Welcome, Taurus. This is going to be your read. So let's see what comes forward for you guys from tarot. What messages? Ooh. Let's see, we got Queen of Cups. Interesting. 7 of Wands. 3 of Pentacles. 4 of Swords. Good Lord, what have you been up to? Ooh. I see setting boundaries. I see healing. Ooh. You know what I feel in this Queen of Cups? Emotionally manipulative. I don't know who this person is who you've been dealing with, who's more of that softer energy, very passive aggressive. This person is extremely passive aggressive, will not just come out and say what they mean, like everything's kind of a game. It's just irritating. I'm not even living it, and I'm fucking irritated reading it in the cards because I can feel the emotions coming off of it and how frustrating it is. 7 of Wands. It is about setting boundaries. Setting boundaries. I also feel like confronting this person and be like, hey, like, what the fuck are you after here? What the fuck are you talking about? Why don't you just come out and say it? 3 of Pentacles, 4 of Swords. even that Four of Swords, I feel like this healing, this need to heal from this situation. Because, like, it's stressing you right the hell out. Whoever this is who you're dealing with, Cups can sometimes be a water sign. It might be a Cancer, a Scorpio, or a Pisces. More than anything, Cups represents somebody who is ruled more by their emotions, their emotional side. I just keep feeling they're freaking passive aggressive. Like, they're driving you nuts with this shit. You're having to set boundaries. You're having to step back from them. They make you feel almost like chaotic with this energy, and like they're kind of all over the place. You kind of never know where you stand, and you're having to walk on eggshells, and you're having to always do something to please them, but they're always pissed off about shit. It's Four of Cups, like always withholding their true love, their true affection. And the Two of Wands, like this choosing a path, this need to choose a path. The Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is a completely different person. They are not this Queen of Cups. In the Queen of Pentacles, I see somebody who is very steady, somebody who's very nurturing, somebody who's very kind, stability. That's what comes to mind. And that's why, you know what? That's why this Queen of Cups has got you feeling so fucking whacked out. Because you're more like this Queen of Pentacles. Pentacles can tend to be an earth sign. You're like, you need that stability as a Taurus, as an earth sign. This is more you. You're more grounded. You like to, somebody to just come and tell you their truth, because then you can deal with it. Instead of these weird fucking emotional games that got you all scrambled and all over the place. The Two of Wands. I don't know if you're thinking about stepping away from this person's energy, not talking to them again. I have this feeling of like everything being chaotic and possibly already kind of like parting ways. I don't know if you're thinking about making amends with this one. You got the Three of Swords. So this Three of Swords, it can represent heartbreak. It can represent separation. It can also represent separation with the chance of reconciliation. That's what I was trying to figure out. Like, are you thinking about possibly trying to heal this situation? I'm going to tell you what I feel in the cards without even pulling any more of these. This Queen of Cups that you're dealing with, you will always have to eat crow with this person. You will always have to do the I was wrong, I'm sorry, always, 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 and it will never be reciprocal. This person is not going to step forward and do the same thing. This person is not going to realize that whether they mean to or not, they're playing some kind of fucking mind game and it's stressing you out. I think you already know this. I got the High Priestess here that tells me that your intuition is pretty strong. And I feel like you already know that this relationship with this Queen of Cups is like the Eight of Swords. It's kind of like a trap. It's like a mind trap. You just go round and round in circles because the other person isn't willing to step out of their cycle. It's like you can't break this cycle with another energy if that other energy refuses to contribute to breaking the cycle. And whoever this Queen of Cups is that you're dealing with, whether this is a man or a woman, I don't know. This is somebody who this is how they're living. This is their mindset. This is the way that they're going to keep functioning. And if you're coming back to make amends with this, if you're coming back to reconcile with whatever this is, there needs to be recognition that you are going to be the only one apologizing. You are going to be the only one contributing. That basically you're looping yourself back into the same cycle with this person. That's what I see in all of these cards too. Nine of Pentacles is that happiness and abundance, but it's independence, happiness, and abundance. This is, if you want this happiness, if you want this stability, you might need to be by yourself. You might need to be able to be by yourself without this really disruptive Queen of Cups energy. The Seven of Cups is about choosing wisely, weighing your options carefully, looking at each and every option for what it is, not what you hope it might become. And I do feel like that's part of dealing with this Queen of Cups too, is recognizing sort of who this person is at the core, what they're capable of doing. Are they capable of changing? Do they look like they're moving in any direction towards changing? Or are they still very cemented in their way? Because if they're still very cemented in their way, and be very honest and true with yourself about this, because that High Priestess tells me that you already know the answer to this question deep down inside. if this Queen of Cups is somebody who's going to change their shit, or if this Queen of Cups is somebody who's going to keep running this passive-aggressive mind game. On Temperance, Temperance says it too, balance between emotion and logic. When you are thinking this out, when you are weighing out your options as to whether you're going to try and mend this, whether you're going to try and go back to this, you need to be real with yourself about what it will mean to go back to this situation, about where that person is at, and what you are willing to accept from the other half of any relationship. And I'm not just talking about romance here, like friendship, family members, it's all the same thing. Because I think Dr. Phil said it, we teach people how to treat us, right? So if we're always the one to apologize, if we're always the ones to try and make it right, if we're always the ones who are always putting 100% in and everybody else just does whatever they want and we never call them on their shit, then we're basically teaching people that that's okay. You know, instead of setting those boundaries and setting that expectation that somebody has to reciprocate on the same level. And whether, like I said, whether it's romance, whether it's friendship, whether it's at work, whether it's a family member, whoever the fuck it is, any relationship, it's the same thing, setting those boundaries. The Eight of Wands and the Knight of Swords tells me that a truth needs to be spoken. If you are entertaining sort of rehashing whatever this is, or mending fences, or whatever this is that you're going towards, dealing with this Queen of Cups, having another conversation with this Queen of Cups, your truth needs to be spoken. Where you're at, how you're feeling, why you feel that way, what situations in the past caused you to feel this way, and you know, is this something that's going to change? If you want to have this 10 of Cups, if this Queen of Cups wants to share in an opportunity to have a 10 of Cups with you, abundance, and it's like, this is what they need to do. They need to step out of this passive-aggressive way of being. They need to start speaking their truth too, instead of pretending like, you know, everything's fine, and then making some sort of comment that tells you that obviously shit is not fine and something else is going on. The Page of Swords, it's like, even in that Page of Swords, I see the word eggshells, like having to walk on eggshells, having to try and weasel a truth out of this person, having to like dance around it to try and get to an answer, instead of them just saying what it is. Interesting. So I had the Hanging Man fall out. He didn't fall out upright, but he didn't entirely fall out in reverse as well. He was kind of sideways, so he hasn't decided which way he wants to go yet. The Hanging Man represents that the only thing can hold us back from success is ourselves. So I get pulled back to the Seven of Cups, the Temperance card. Sort of that focusing on your own personal truth. If, you know, you're wanting to have this 10 of Cups with whoever this energy is, then you need to set those boundaries and those expectations and make that clear. You know, that this is what you expect from that other party to bring forward into the relationship and to contribute to the relationship. So asking for what you want, the Ace of Swords, speaking your truth. You need to speak your truth. It's absolutely important to speak your truth. Even if the other person just never gets their fucking shit together, you still need to speak your truth so that you don't go through life being like, fuck, I wish I would have just said something. You know, having to live with that regret yourself. Being able to just say it out there. The Hierophant, the Six of Wands. And I even see in these cards too, that Hierophant. It is a higher learning. I feel like this is a learning lesson for you, as crappy, as annoying as it can be. I feel like this is a chance for you to change your own cycles too. On the cycle that you've sort of come into with whoever this Queen of Cups energy is. It's like this is a chance for you to start being more assertive and to start setting boundaries more. Now I got the Nine of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, and Seven of Pentacles is this wish fulfillment. Learning to be able to create that wish fulfillment. This is part of your groundwork of establishing those boundaries in relationships so that you don't wind up putting yourself in a situation where you feel disrespected over and over again. As just being able to set clear boundaries. That doesn't mean that you hate people. It doesn't mean that you're a jerk. It just means you don't want to be taken advantage of. You don't want to play mind games. You don't want to get stuck in other people's drama. It's just, there's absolutely nothing wrong with speaking your truth and setting those boundaries. So I do have the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands can represent good news on the way. I am being told the word communication. Communication, communication, communication. It's Absolutely huge, this Page of Wands. The Devil card can be a destructive force in your life. And I feel like it's this way of communicating with this Queen of Cups. And definitely this Queen of Cups is a huge part of contributing to this. They are a very huge contributing factor. But this dynamic that's been creative is destructive. So any relationship that you would like to have with this Queen of Cups, if this dynamic continues, it'll become toxic. If it hasn't already, I feel like it most likely has already. And it's going to wind up ending in a tower. It's going to wind up in a lot of hard feelings. It's going to wind up with separating and parting ways. Feel like I have the Empress too. Like, this is a growing opportunity for you. This is a chance for you to be able to learn lessons from this, whether this Queen of Cups steps up to the plate or not. That's their journey. You know, you're not responsible for the choices that they make. But I feel like there's something that you can take out of this that will help to benefit your life and the way that you interact with other people. And if you want this to be a relationship that is an equal give and take, that is reciprocal, that is healthy and abundant, this dynamic needs to change anyways. So it's good for you to be able to find the courage to take that first step and just move into your Empress energy. Don't be afraid to do some growing, to do some learning, to do some healing, and to be able to find an assertiveness within yourself and to find your voice and to establish those boundaries for yourself. I feel like if you want any kind of a healthy relationship with this Queen of Cups, this is a dynamic that needs to change. But I also feel like it's going to benefit you in many other aspects of your life too. I feel like this is why the situation has actually come forward to you. This is an opportunity for you to learn a little bit more about yourself and to be more confident in standing up for yourself and setting those boundaries with the people around you. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. Have a good day. All right, Libra, so this is going to be your read. So we're going to go ahead and start pulling some cards. I want to see what message tarot comes forward with today for you. So this will be good for the next 7 days. Here we got the Hanged Man and Two of Coins represents balance. Ace of Cups, Three of Cups, Six of Coins, World card. We're going to be talking about you dealing with another energy here. I have this distinct impression of waiting on somebody to speak a truth, waiting on somebody to make a choice. It's like you've put your world on hold, waiting for this person to step up. And I don't know if it's like do the right thing or say the right thing or invest in a relationship that you have with them. But I feel like you're putting your life on hold. I feel like it's throwing you off balance. I feel like this is something you're worrying about. Like you spend a lot of time worrying about it. Queen of Wands, 10 of Cups, Star card. I also have this distinct impression that somebody else has noticed you during this time. I don't know if this is like a romantic relationship that you're waiting for your other half to sort of step up and commit or come back and apologize to be able to reconcile. But I'm getting this vibe that you've been noticed by somebody else that is outside of the situation. I feel like whoever that is has a pretty good energy about them. But you haven't noticed them because you're focused in a different spot. You're focused on something from the past. I also have this Page of Swords sitting here. I'm going to pull a few more cards to figure out where he sits because I want to know if he's this other energy who's noticed you and maybe just hasn't worked up the courage to step forward yet. Or if this is the person who you're waiting for from your past who just doesn't want you to move forward. Because I also have the Page of Wands. And I know that the Page of Wands is somebody stepping forward to communicate with you. So I'm going to grab a couple more here because I want to know if this is past or if this is someone for the future here, the Hierophant. Page of Cups. Two of Cups. Okay, so, ooh boy. So you're whoever you're waiting on to pull their head out of their ass and kind of step around and step up to the plate. That person is watching. Absolutely. But there is a secondary energy who is picking their moment to step up and introduce themselves to you or to try and deepen or change a relationship that the two of you already have. So I'm not sure if you've already, I think you've already met this person. I don't think you've noticed them though. Whoever this person who's noticed you, you haven't noticed them because your focus is somewhere else. But they are sort of working up the courage to stepping forward and trying to make that, and I do feel like it's a romantic connection. They're trying to work up the courage to make a romantic connection with you or offer that. It's funny, in the cards that relate to them, I see friendship, I see laughing, I see happiness. Whoever this is who's noticed you as somebody who you could have a good time with, as somebody who you could enjoy yourself with. And I feel like it would be building up to something more. So it might start off as friendship and, asking you to go get a drink, or if you want to go hang out and do here, go do whatever the fuck. I feel like it's something that could start in friendship and get a lot deeper. However fun. I'm going to grab some more here, because I want to know where this is going here. That one had to come out too. The Queen of Coins. I also do get your energy in the Queen of Coins, but I'm trying to place exactly what it is. Okay, that's what it is. It's the way this new person is looking at you. This person sees you more like this Queen of Coins. So that would be like stability. It would be like nurturing. You are somebody who they want to have a steady relationship with. You are somebody who they want to build with for the future. This is what their intentions are. Their intentions are that long-term commitment and building a life with somebody. They see that they could have wish fulfillment with you, that you possess the qualities that they are looking for in a long-term partner. King of Wands. There's who you're dealing with from the past, who does not want you to start fresh with anybody new. And as soon as somebody new steps forward, if you start taking up with somebody new, even if all you do is hang out with this person a couple of times in a friendship kind of way, this is when your person from the past is finally going to step forward to try and make an offering. But it's a shit offering. It's not a true offering. It's not building. They do not see you like that Queen of Wands or that Queen of Coins like the new person does, because that's not the energy that they're in. They're in this Wands energy. They are in this player energy. They are looking to follow passions. They're looking to have a lover. That's what they want. They just want a lover, and they don't want you to take on somebody new. It's like they don't want to have that deep lifetime commitment, but they don't want you to have it with anybody else either. And as soon as somebody new does step forward and they catch a sniff of that, because they are keeping an eye on what you're doing, that's when they will step forward. That's when they'll step forward, and I feel like they will offer you fake stability and fake partnership. It's to throw you off. That Six of Wands, a lot of times it's like recognition, reward. This is going to come through in what they say to you when they step forward, and being like, you're the one that I want. You're that, like, they're going to hint at long-term commitment. They're going to hint that they are finally ready to step up and invest in this, because it's to throw you off. It's to stop you from doing what you're doing and to come back into their fold. And they know that that is what you're wanting. They know that that's what you're looking for in life. And they know that that's what you're going to want to hear. And that's what's going to stop you from moving forward with this new person who's wanting to show up. The Seven of Swords and the Emperor. The Emperor. I'm going to tell you that Emperor is not an Emperor. That Emperor might be an Aries. He can represent an Aries, and I know this player came forward in this King of Wands sign, and Wands is a fire sign. The Seven of Swords is right next to the Emperor. It just tells me he's full of shit. It tells me he's full of shit. It tells me he's looking to deceive. It's funny, and then I got this King of Cups over here, next to the High Priestess in Judgment. This King of Cups is somebody new. This new person who steps forward. And I feel like they're not somebody you normally go for. They're a bit of a softer energy. Whereas this player energy, this fake Emperor, this King of Wands is somebody who's a little bit more aggressive. A little bit more aggressive. I do feel like you found that more attractive in the past. Somebody who just sort of steps up and goes for what they want when it comes to a relationship. You know, they're sort of more aggressive that way. And I feel like that's something that drew you in and sort of made you feel attractive, made you feel special, that somebody was putting in that active effort in being aggressive and trying to get you to have a relationship with them. This King of Cups is a much softer energy. This is this new person who's wanting to step forward. This is somebody who's building up their confidence to be able to reach out to you. That High Priestess, I'm sorry, your intuition knows which one of these people are decent and which one's a douchebag. You already know deep down inside. That's what the High Priestess tells me, because it's sitting next to that Judgment card. You already know. You already know if you move back to this person from your past, you're just going to get more of the past. If you want something different, you're going to have to look at somebody different. And that's why I see even in that Seven of Wands, see that learning lessons from the past, not repeating the past. I also see blocking and setting boundaries. Whoever this King of Wands is, this fake Emperor, this is not somebody who recognizes boundaries. This is somebody who does whatever they want, whenever they want to do it. They don't care if it hurts your feelings. They don't care if it hurts somebody else's feelings. They don't care if it'll wreck somebody's life or cause a lot of heartache, because it feels good to them in the moment. They are not somebody who's slow and steady and who you can build with. The King of Coins. But whoever this King of Cups is, this person will come with a genuine offer. And the Knight of Coins is telling me that it's going to be a steady offer. It's going to be somebody who's looking to build over a length of time. It's somebody who's looking to invest. They do have a softer energy. So like I said, it's not something that you're used to, and it's not something you're going to be immediately attracted to, because I can feel that in the cards that it's sort of different from what you're normally after. The Two of Swords tells me you're going to be a little bit torn. But the King of Coins is still this King of Cups. This is somebody who values stability. This is somebody who values long-term commitment. This is somebody who's looking to invest in a future. They're looking for their Mr. or Mrs. Right, not their Mr. or Mrs. Right now. They're not just looking to hump around. They're not just looking to jump into the sack with someone. They want somebody who they can build a life with. And if that's what you're looking for as well, this would be your person. I feel like you already know that. Like something deep down inside is going to tell you when this person steps forward that there's something good about them. There's something that's worth getting to know. The Fool card talks about a leap of faith. Having it next to the Four of Swords is that healing to be able to move on from the past, to let go of the past, to heal your heart, and to move into something new. The Chariot card, positive forward movement right next to the Strength card. Be strong. Be strong in moving away from this player energy, because he's coming up as the Knight of Wands and he talks a good fucking game. He's a smooth talker, whoever this person is, and it's going to take that strength to be able to shut down this old habit and this old cycle and to take a chance on something new. That is like, you have no idea how it's going to turn out because you've never been with someone who's like this King of Cups before. I just feel like this is a completely new element. But with that comes the opportunity for completely different results. And like I said, that High Priestess tells me you already know. When all of this plays out, you already know deep down what everybody's all about and what you need to do. Alrighty guys, I hope that you enjoyed that read. Have a great day. Hello Aries. So this is going to be your read for the day, for the week actually, the 13th to the 20th. Let's see what tarot brings forward. What message you need to hear for this week. Let's see. Seven of Cups. Woo! Choosing wisely. And next to the Page of Pentacles, some sort of offering coming forward. 10 of Pentacles. Four of Swords. Strength card. Knight of Pentacles. Are you getting some sort of an offering coming forward? I have this distinct impression that you haven't healed from something before this offering shows up. And you're not entirely sure if this is something you want to get involved in. Yeah, 10 of Pentacles, it can represent legacy, something from the past. The Knight of Pentacles tends to be a slow and steady offering, but one that always gets you to where you want to go. I want to know what this is. What is this offering all about? Three of Pentacles, Three of Wands, King of Swords. Your ex is coming back. Somebody you've parted ways with from your past. I don't know if this is your most recent ex or someone that's further down the line. Swords can represent an air sign. That might be an Aquarius, Libra, or a Gemini. A lot of times, he speaks of somebody who either is extremely honest or extremely dishonest. It's like he's wanting to come forward and speak a truth. Wanting to come forward and speak a truth. I don't know if he screwed over a chance with you to have like a long-term relationship, and he's looking to kind of rekindle that or get that chance back. Like maybe you've parted ways for a good long while. You've both experienced more of life. And maybe he feels like now he's learned lessons and can come back and contribute in a more meaningful way to a relationship. But he's coming back. He's coming back. I want to pull more cards because I want to know is this person coming back with good intentions? Is this person coming back to, you know, looking to restart a cycle of BS? There's the Lover's card, the Nine of Swords. I see you're worried about a repetition of the past with this person, that Nine of Swords. That Nine of Swords is all about worry. Justice card speaks of balance. It speaks of fairness. There was something that happened in the past with this person while the two of you were together. And you feel like you got taken advantage of, or you got hurt, or you wound up with the short end of the stick on this. You're worried about that happening again. That this person has not really changed their ways, that they have not really seen the light, that they have not ascended, and they're just looking to weasel their way back in for another chance to repeat a cycle. The Emperor, shadow side. Oh, lordy, lordy, but we do have the Empress here. What do we got going on here? This person was keeping an eye on you for a while too. I tell you that I got the Emperor, I got the shadow side, I got the Page of Swords. This Page of Swords is somebody who seeks information. And we have the Empress. And I do feel like the Empress is your energy. Because I do feel like healing and growing is a big part of your journey and what you're going through right now. I feel like healing your heart, growing your self-esteem, growing your intuition, growing sort of that self-love. Like this is a time of you're sort of healing and starting to move forward and step into a new energy. But I feel like it's still a work in progress. I feel like it's still soft. That Four of Swords tells me there's still things that your heart is healing from. The Eight of Cups, you're still working to move forward. The Page of Wands. Oh, I get a nasty vibe off. I usually do. This guy's kind of a little fucker. He just looks like a goofball. This Page of Wands is usually a little player energy. I don't know, guys. I don't get the nicest vibe off of whoever this person was from the past. I don't feel this learned their lesson. I don't feel this did their shadow work. I feel this, it's like controlling. That's the vibe that I get here. This need to sort of control your journey, control what you do. That's the vibe. Yeah, there it is. Six of Swords, cycles. This person's looking to rekindle a cycle. The Three of Swords. So they broke your heart, and however this was, you had to step away. It was toxic. I just know it was toxic. If this is something where I feel this length of time, taking time to heal, and how emotions can still be raw for you at times, this must have been a very bad hurt that this person put you through. And they're coming back when you're still vulnerable. You haven't still completely severed every last tie here. You're still working on this healing and moving forward. It still left a mark on you. The Hermit card. And they're trying to come back before you move on. They don't want you to move on. They don't want you to find somebody new. They don't want you to uproot and like move away, like physically move homes. They don't want you moving on with your life. This person wants to draw you back in. This is a toxic energy. Whoever this person is a toxic energy. The Queen of Cups. I see in this Queen of Cups this need to trust your intuition about what's going on in this situation and what this person's intentions are. Because I think you already know what this person is all about. And when they come back and start communicating to you, you're just going to have this little voice inside you that tells you what the truth is and what's really going on here. They're going to try and spin things around, though. I can tell that already. Ten of Wands. Oh, yeah. Even in that, I see moving on. I see moving on to blessings, moving on to happier times, but moving on by yourself. moving on without whoever this energy is. This need for time and space by yourself, this need to rebuild. I'm actually, especially with that 10 of Wands, which is weird because it represents feeling burdened. And I got this earlier in a read too. I feel like this, like packing up and moving on. Like physically moving to a new home, moving to a new place, moving away from whoever this energy is to get new surroundings, to get sort of like a fresh start. So that this person just isn't around anymore, like literally not around you. The 10 of Swords. I do feel them spying. I don't know if they've already tried to reach out to you once and you've been cold and you've blocked them. Because I almost get that vibe from the 4 of Cups, like they've tried to sort of like reach a tentacle out to see what you're all about. Wheel of the Year. Being away from this person's very toxic energy will be the thing that helps you to find a healthy new beginning. It's going to help you continue with your healing. This person will hold you back. This person will stop you from moving forward in your journey. They will stop you from finding that happiness and healing by yourself. Or if you want to have a fruitful relationship, you know, it's all about free will. I'm not going to tell you what to do with your life. But this person is not somebody who is at a place in their life where they can equally contribute. This is somebody who's more controlling. This is somebody who's possibly abusive. This is somebody who likes to keep people under their thumb. That hasn't changed. The High Priestess says that you already know this. Deep down inside, you know what this is. I don't know if you get the vibe that this person's been watching you or looking to reach out to you or trying to rope you back into sort of like this 8 of Swords, this mind trap, because that's how they like to keep people, throwing them off balance. They like to possess. This person is jealous. This person is envious. They're extremely possessive. I get a very negative vibe off of whoever this is that you're dealing with. This False Emperor, this King of Pentacles. Like I said, this is somebody who's very controlling. This is somebody who's very controlling, and they might try and manipulate you into giving up certain things so that you're completely dependent on them. That's the vibe that I get off of this. This person's very, very nasty. 4 of Pentacles, very greedy, very envious. We had a bunch come flying out here. 5 of Swords, lies. They will bring lies forward to be able to rope you back in. Possibly a promise of marriage or of a deeper commitment. The Karma card. So the Karma card is coming forward. So this Karma card, Karma, represents getting back what we put out into the universe. So if we're putting out that independent vibe, we're not going to take crap from people, we're going to hold our boundaries and hold our line and not allow negativity or toxicity into our life, then it's not something that we're going to have to deal with because we don't allow it to cross that line. I feel like this is about standing your ground and creating those boundaries and not allowing toxicity into your life. Temperance. The 3 of Cups, the Page of Cups. Oh, I also got the King of Wands here, the sneaky bugger. This person might currently have a person as well. Another person that they're romantically involved with, another lover. That won't stop them from reaching out to you. That won't stop them from trying to rekindle with you. The Ace of Swords. I just feel like there's a truth here you already know about. That's something a little bit deeper than what you're dealing with and what the cards are talking about. This has to do with another relationship this person is in or has been entertaining for a while. I don't know if that person is going to step forward or if you have some way of getting a hold of them and letting them know that this person is reaching out to you, and have you guys even broken up yet. But I feel like they got a whole bunch of other shit going on. They got other people roped in. They have other people they're manipulating, other people on the line. I just feel like this is something that's going to throw you completely off balance, and I feel like you absolutely know that too. Even that High Priest is like, I feel your energy in it. You're like, this is bullshit. This is something I shouldn't get involved with. This is something I don't need any part of. And the 2 of Wands is about choosing a path. Ultimately, the choice is going to be up to you. This person, if they have not already come back, they will come back. They will try and manipulate you into repeating this cycle over and over again. They already got somebody who they are currently manipulating as well. I don't know if this was a third party from you guys or if this is somebody who you never even heard of, but they got somebody on the line somewhere else already too. I feel like you're just going to know. You're just going to know that it's hinky, It's bullshit. It's the same cycle they were trying to run before. I know sometimes our mind and maybe our intuition tell us one thing and our heart tells us another. Trust your intuition in this. Trust your intuition. It knows the truth. It's telling you the truth. When you go to make your choice, base it on what your intuition is telling you. That's where you're going to get the most true choice to you, and that's going to be most beneficial to you. Alrighty, guys, I hope you have a great day. Take care. Welcome, Leo. This is your read. Let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what the tarot cards have to say to you today. We got one just like perched. What is that? Oh, the World card. Interesting. That's a good way to start our read. World, King of Pentacles, Page of Cups, High Priestess, Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. Whew. You know, I'm getting a vibe off of this King of Pentacles of like building for success, trying to get your feet under you, building stability, building for the future, something that you're looking to build towards, and this might even be in career as well. Then I have this other energy coming forward. I have an offering coming forward. But the High Priestess is sitting here too, and that gives me pause. Because there's something in her that says something's up. Something you need to be aware of, something you need to be listening to your intuition for. So I'm not sure what this opportunity coming forward is. If this is something that's going to be positive, if this is something that's not what it seems. Or if this has to do with a someone that you're dealing with. Ooh, my. This has to do with a someone that you're dealing with. Knight of Wands, Six of Wands. This is somebody... Okay, that makes sense. This is somebody who you may have already parted ways with. Or moved away from with this Tower card. But I feel them coming back. It has to do with what you're building, though. This person is not coming back for your emotions. They're not coming back to make sort of like that deeper connection. This person is coming back for self-indulgence. That's what the Nine of Cups tells me. This person's coming back for wish fulfillment. Like, I don't know if you chose to bring this thing to a tower in the past because of something this person did and chose to part ways. I feel like as you're now working and improving your life and building and finding this positivity, I feel like this person's trying to come creeping back in. This person's trying to get back into your life. I feel your energy in this Seven of Wands being like, back off, get away, I want no part of you. I feel like they're trying to slink forward again. High Priest, getting a funny vibe off of him too. Not a nasty vibe, but it's like this, remember what happened in the past. Remember why this was a tower last time. Like being able to keep that in mind. King of Wands. This person's coming at you with the King of Wands energy. That does not necessarily mean that this is a man. This person is, I'm going to say it, this person is like sexually aggressive. This is part of their tactics in trying to get back into your life. They are using that to try and weasel their way in. They are using their sexuality. The Five of Wands. They're just drama though. This person is like ultra high drama. I don't know if they're super high maintenance where they're always like, I need this and I need that and you should give me this and you should give me that. Or if they're always bringing other energies into things. It's like creepy ass spider. No thank you. I feel like they just bring in all sorts of other dramatic shit that you don't want to deal with. Like, you're like, hey, if you have a relationship with someone, we should be, getting along, enjoying doing things together, enjoying our time together. You shouldn't be spending the whole fucking time fighting. And I feel like that's what it was with this person. It was like always an argument. I'm being told the word selfish. Whoever this person is, they are extremely selfish. I feel like I said before, they're impulsive. They just want their needs met. And they're very low vibrational. They're not somebody who's looking for a deep commitment. They're not somebody who's self-aware. They're not somebody who's looking to build a bond and contribute to a relationship of any kind. Most likely even a work situation. I feel like this is somebody who's a taker. Whoever this person is, who you dealt with from the past, who you sort of purged from your life, they are a taker. They're still a taker. That hasn't changed. And that is actually the exact reason why they're trying to come back, is because they're still a taker and they're now trying to take what you are building. Queen of Cups. They're going to prey on your emotional side too. Almost like they see your emotions and your caring and your kindness as like a weakness, which is absolutely not. But this is the way they're going to try and weasel back in. They're going to use their sexuality. They're going to use words. They're going to try and tell you that they love you because they know that you're somebody who values stability and long-term commitment. So they're going to play off of that, pretending that this is what they're offering, but they're not. They're actually holding back again. It's the same cycle. They're doing the same thing. Absolutely. The Lover's card, yeah, and the Ace of Cups. They're wanting to come back for a new beginning, this person from your past. Queen of Swords. I see the Death card, which is closing the door on one chapter, beginning a new one next to the shadow side. Next to the shadow side. And that Queen of Swords energy. You know, don't be afraid to like speak your truth to this person when they come back too. You know, because I know you're still healing from whatever happened. I know that in terms of sort of that emotional side of things and dealing with that person, like you are still healing. You are still patching up when this person comes back. I do feel like almost like a reopening of some of those wounds. Don't be afraid to speak your piece and speak your truth to them. And why you brought it to an end to begin with. Why that relationship was severed. Why that relationship didn't work out. And don't allow those kinds of things to sort of like hide in the shadows because it gives them power. Speaking them out, bringing them out into the open takes the power away from the other person and gives it back to you. The Two of Cups, Page of Swords, Three of Cups. They've just been watching. They've just been watching you to see if you're hooking up with someone new, to see if you got a new relationship on the go. Because they don't want you to start fresh. They don't want somebody else to benefit off of what you're earning. They want to take it. They've been planning. They've been trying to plan a way to come back into your life. This is not like some accidental bump into you. It just happened to be in the same place at the same time kind of thing. If they send you a message, it is like calculated and thought out. Anything they say to you and trying to get you back is a plan. It is a plan. It is not spur of the moment. It is not speaking an emotional truth. This person is very cunning. Very cunning. The Ace of Wands, Five of Swords, Seven of Cups. Five of Swords, Seven of Cups tells me to tell you to be cautious about your choices with this person, to weigh your options carefully. Is this person ready for a new beginning, or are they just looking to repeat the same cycle? Are you better off like that Eight of Cups, leaving this behind, moving forward? I actually feel your energy now becoming the King of Cups, getting on top of your emotions. I feel like speaking your truth to this person is a huge part in being able to heal and to sever ties with this and like take away what little power that they might have left to try and manipulate you into coming back into this relationship. Being able to speak that truth, to bring it out from the shadow and to just lay it all bare so that nothing is hiding, gives them no wiggle room. They can't deny anything, or they can, but you know it's absolute bullshit. And you've been allowed to speak your truth. How they'll react will just cement to you exactly what this person is all about. And I get pulled back to look at that High Priestess. So to me, I'm supposed to tell you now, trust your intuition. When you deal with this person, don't be afraid to speak your truth when they step forward, and then trust your intuition. It will tell you what they're all about. You probably already know. Before they even show up, you already know. But definitely your intuition is like your red flags, those buzzers, your spidey senses. It's all going to go off when this person shows up again. You know they haven't changed. You know they haven't changed. They're the same old person they've always been. It's just that now they think that you have more to offer financially. So that's what they're coming back for. Alrighty, guys. Have a great rest of your day. Welcome, Aquarius. Let's go ahead and get started with your read here. And we'll see what message tarot brings forward for you for the next week here. Woo! We started with the Devil card. That's interesting. Three of Cups. Ooh, Seven of Wands. Star card. Page of Cups. My God. I tell you, man, you're dealing with a destructive force here. You're dealing with somebody who is manipulative. What do we got going on here? Whoever you're dealing with, I don't know if this is a romantic connection. I kind of get the vibe that it is. This person is actually married. That's what I'm getting in this read. Whoever is reaching out to you, whoever is looking to have a romantic relationship with you, who's hitting on you, who's asking you on a date, this person's freaking married, guys. They're married. I see in that Seven of Wands blocking. Having to block this person. This is not a decent relationship. This is somebody who doesn't mind lying to people. Doesn't mind making a lifetime commitment and then going against it and going behind someone's back to hurt them. This is not someone who's gonna, be a healthy partner for the future. The Fool card. They're playing their spouse for a fool. And not just their spouse. They're trying to play you for a fool too. Because you deserve to have somebody who is a true Two of Cups commitment, a one-on-one relationship where you and this other person contribute the same amount to building it into something loving and something awesome. And this person has a commitment elsewhere. And they're lying to that person. They are absolutely lying to that person. I don't know if they're lying to you about being married, but this person is absolutely married. They are not looking for divorcing their partner. I can tell you that. I see that in the cards too. And this is like a want their cake and eat it too kind of situation. I see that in their King of Swords, this King of Swords energy. This is speaking to whoever this person is, because it's not you. It's not you. It's an energy who's dealing with you. And it's somebody who is willing to use deceit to be able to get what they want. Wheel of Fortune. Oh, it's interesting. I grab a couple more to see exactly where that guy fits in. Oh, yeah, there she is. That's what I was feeling with that Wheel of Fortune. This person's getting found out by their spouse. If their spouse doesn't already know, they're about to be found out. I don't know if you've contacted the spouse or you're telling the spouse what's going on, that this person is taking up a lover. This person, this King of Swords, is stepping outside the marriage to have a third-party relationship. But this Queen of Swords is finding out. I do have a Page of Coins. I feel like an offering in this Page of Coins. Sometimes in certain cards, coins is just like pentacles. It represents learning. I do feel like it's information that's being given to this Queen of Swords. The King of Cups. This King of Cups is somebody who's offering this information. I don't know who this King of Cups is. Cups can tend to be a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. I do feel in this person, they are a bit of a softer energy because they're a little bit quieter. But there's somebody who has this distinct impression of what's right and what's wrong. So I don't know if this is your energy or if this is somebody else who is associated with this King of Swords and this Queen of Swords. And this is absolutely nothing to fucking do with you. But they caught wind of what's going on. They're bringing this information to this Queen of Swords to let the Queen know what her King is up to behind closed doors. I actually get your energy more, it's funny, off of the Emperor. The Emperor speaks of self-esteem and self-empowerment and success and somebody who has confidence in what they're doing in life. I feel like their most successful self. Like you're building this new chapter of your life where you're feeling comfortable in your own skin. You are reaching for goals that are important to you. You are sort of building that chapter, and it tends to make you a more attractive person. It will bring other people to you. Unfortunately, you don't get to pick and choose who gets attracted to you. And you seem to have attracted in this King of Swords, who is not a very desirable character. 10 of Coins. I don't know. I feel something that has to do with money about this king too. I don't know what his deal is. I don't know if he's trying to hide assets from this queen. 5 of Coins, Ace of Swords. I see lies about money. I absolutely see lies about money. I don't know if this person is lying to you about what's going on financially in their life, or if this person is trying to lie to their queen about what's going on financially. Whew, we're going to pull some more cards. I want to find out what's going on here. The Death card. This person's game is coming to an end, though. I can tell you that. This person's game is coming to an end. This Queen of Swords, I can just feel the energy coming from her. She is no nonsense. She knows her worth, and she will not settle for this crap. This King of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, is about to change. He's going to wind up with some heartbreak. He's going to wind up with some massive burdens. Okay. I'll tell you this, too. If this person comes crawling to you with some sob story about how their spouse left them, and took all their money, it's because they're a cheater. It's absolutely because they're a cheater. It's because they did it to themselves. I see that 3 of coins. I see the 6 of swords. I see the 6 of cups. This is somebody who will just be looking for an opportunity to repeat this cycle, especially if you're in this emperor energy and you're stable and you're grounded and financially you're in a decent spot. This person will target you for that. And then they will run the same game on you too. The Magician card says they're a manipulator. This person is a hardcore manipulator. The Judgment card. You will have a choice to make with this person if you're going to get involved with them. If you're going to see all their behavior as red flags and warnings and sort of step away. Because I have this distinct impression with this 6 of swords, the 6 of cups. This person wants to start this cycle again. This is a cycle that works for them. Having a spouse at home who maybe contributes to paying the bills. Maybe they contribute to paying all the fucking bills, that spouse at home. Well, this person goes out and has affairs. This is something they're going to be looking to repeat. Got the 8 of coins. I also see in this next line of cards, and this does belong to this King of Swords. This is this person's refusal to learn a lesson. Their refusal to learn that for the 7 of coins is an abundant harvest. But the groundwork that has to get put in to attain an abundant harvest. Their refusal to learn about all that hard work that has to get put in to attain an abundant relationship. I just think they have a different idea of what an abundant relationship is. To be perfectly honest with you guys. And I feel like it's the cake and eat it too. It's kind of like having someone to contribute financially on one end to clean the house, to look after the house, to raise the kids, to whatever the fuck, and then going and having an affair on the side. To them, that is absolutely a fruitful relationship. And we have the Sun card, and we have the Chariot card on either side of the Fountain card. That Fountain card is like that most base chance for like an evolutionary change. It's like your crossroads. You're at a crossroads here. The Chariot card is positive movement forward. Sometimes it's moving away from something that's negative and moving towards something that's more positive. The Sun card is those benefits. It's those blessings. Moving towards what you want. Queen of Wands. It's funny, I feel your energy in the Queen of Wands too. That's sort of like attracting. Attracting opportunity. You're shining. So you tend to attract others to you. Unfortunately, you get some fucking duds. This King of Swords is most definitely a dud. I feel like you are at a crossroads here as to whether, this is someone you're going to allow in your life, or whether you're going to move forward from somebody who comes to you with this kind of energy and look towards the future and only staying open to someone who has the same energy as you do and building, right? Those same core values. Somebody who's looking for honesty, integrity, loyalty, who has the same amount to offer, in stability and building financially for the future, and somebody who's sort of on that same path that you're on and willing to contribute in an equal way. Like, this is your chance. When this person comes around, this is a very important choice for you to make as to whether you're going to get entangled with them or whether you're going to separate yourself from their energy and move on to something better. Alrighty guys, have a great rest of your day. Hey Scorpio, thank you very much for joining me for this read. This will be for the week of the 13th to the 20th for you. So we'll see what message tarot brings forward that you need to hear. We have the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles tends to represent new beginnings, sometimes speaking to finances. Ooh, I had a card fly out here. So we had the Page of Swords. Now the Page of Swords did come out in reverse. Like seeking information. I don't know if you're looking for a new job, you're looking for a new opportunity, looking for some sort of a new beginning here. Two of Pentacles. I tell you, I don't know if you're looking for something that's like far away or you're looking like expanding your search. So I get that with this 8 of Wands, I get traveling. Like traveling. You're looking for something that's not close to home. Maybe you're looking for something that's a really big change. 2 of Pentacles speaks of balance. 7 of Swords. And the 9 of Pentacles. This 9 of Pentacles is about abundance. It's about happiness. The 7 of Swords. It's a sense of feeling unfair. Like something's unfair. Something was taken from you. Like an opportunity was taken from you, or an opportunity doesn't exist that you're looking for. So I do feel like you're burdened, and it has to do with wanting some sort of change in your life, wanting to change the direction that you're going in. Let's see what we got here. The Four of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the King of Cups. I have this like feeling trapped, like feeling trapped in what you're doing. Feeling trapped in what you're doing and like really needing some kind of another option, something that allows more balance in your life. And it might be between work and home life as well, that you don't feel like you're getting that balance. Knight of Cups. The Devil card tells me this is having a destructive force on your life. It's extremely disruptive, whatever this is that you're dealing with. And I do feel like it ties into work, it ties into career, and maybe you do travel for a living. But it's like creating a disruption between your work and your home life. Whatever it is, it's not working for you anymore. I'm going to grab a few more here. That High Priestess. What I'm being told is that this path that you chose is that it was meant to be abundant. It was meant to build abundance. It was like this groundwork for an abundant harvest, as something with the potential to make good money, to build for the future so that you can save. But like I said, it's come at a cost. It has come at a cost emotionally. It's disrupted things. I got this Three of Pentacles, this Page of Wands, this Nine of Cups. It's like good news on the way, starting to see the fruits of your labor, wish fulfillment, the Magician. I don't know if the cards are telling you to just hang on a little bit longer because something positive is coming. It's like all this hard work is finally about to pay off, like everything you put in, and an opportunity is about to come forward. An opportunity is about to come forward where this finally pays off, where everything you sort of put in has the chance to pay off. Page of Cups, Three of Swords, Eight of Pentacles. It's like learning, like you were learning a skill, learning something to build for the future. Queen of Swords. Feel like you just knew, like whatever it was that you were doing, it's like you had a plan. You knew where it was going to lead. Maybe it just feels like it's taking for fucking ever. And that's what the problem is here. Three of Swords. Three of Swords. Because you're thinking about severing ties with this path. You're thinking about moving on to something new. You're thinking about starting to look for new opportunities if you haven't already started looking. Just not sort of actioning, moving forward on that. That Hermit card. I just keep seeing this like, hang in, like trust in your path, trust in the choices that you made. The Moon card, everything happens for a reason and it happens in its own time. In its own time. The Knight of Pentacles, something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. Finally coming to fruition. What is this though? So Tarot, can you give me more clarification? Six of Swords. Six of Swords is severing ties, moving on to something new. The Death card is about transition. You know what? Usually a Death card is super positive for me. It's like closing the door on one chapter, beginning a new one. It means something new is going to start. This Six of Swords next to this Death card to me is like this distinct warning to not give up on your path yet. To not give up on your path yet. It's like there's something here that you can't see. Something that had to happen behind the scenes for this opportunity to come forward and to exist for you so that you could take advantage of it. I don't know what this opportunity is. Honestly, I don't know what you do for a living. I know from the cards that it's thrown shit off balance in your life, and I know that you're thinking about stepping away from it, even though it was a very good plan and it had a lot of potential. I just see that it will come to fruition, but there are elements here that you have no control of, that had to play out first. And this is probably choices that other people had to make to allow for an opportunity to open up. And I do see that it's getting close to that coming forward. And you're getting close to that time where this opportunity is going to be opening up to you. Knight of Wands, Wheel of Fortune. That Knight of Wands represents movement. He can represent travel. We had that Eight of Wands in the beginning. I don't know if you travel for work, but travel is going to be a part of this, and travel is going to be part of what drives this Wheel of Fortune changing. It's like that Strength card. Hang in there. Hang in there a bit longer. It's coming. The Star card is about hope. This change is coming to you. This opportunity that you've been working towards is coming to you. Do not cheat yourself out of this by stopping early, by getting frustrated. Everything I see in the cards says that this opportunity is going to come forward. This thing that you've looking for, this thing that you have been working towards, it's about to open up. And I think you'll even find too, depending on how it plays out, you might even find out exactly what it was you were waiting for so that this opportunity could come forward for you. I know it had to do with other energies and choices that other people had to make to allow that opportunity to open up. I just feel very much in the cards this opportunity is coming forward. It's like anticipation. Anticipation is the energy that I'm being given. It means change is coming. Change is coming, and it's positive change. It's not something negative. It's not a foreboding. It's like optimism and anticipation. So something big is about to change for you. Trust in the path that you chose. Trust in the plan that you had. And trust that you knew that you were doing the right thing and you are still moving in the right direction. Alrighty, guys. I hope that you enjoyed that read, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Take care. Hello, Pisces. Welcome, welcome. So we're going to go ahead and get started for your weekly tarot read. We already had some cards flying out. Woo, the Knight of Wands and the Ten of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands tends to indicate a journey over time. Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles can represent legacy, wealth, abundance, real estate. Something that someone's been working towards for a long time. Showing up. What do we got? King of Swords, King of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Eight of Wands. Movement. Communication. Somebody's about to communicate an opportunity. Somebody's about to bring an opportunity forward. I don't know if somebody's moving, like looking to buy a house, looking to move. Got the Six of Swords. It's a new journey. It's a new journey forward. Interesting. Page of Swords is like seeking information. And I feel like somebody's conflicted here too. Conflicted about making a choice. So that Ace of Wands is a fresh start too. It is a new life. Somebody is conflicted about choosing something new. The Knight of Pentacles tends to represent something we've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. Somebody had a plan here. I feel like somebody had a plan. It involved moving. It involved perhaps even looking for a new career. Looking for a fresh start. That's what I feel in that Eight of Cups, fresh start. And I feel like it's kind of been an up and down journey. And it's like, make a little progress and then feeling like they stay stuck for a while and then make a little progress and then stay stuck for a while. I feel this Five of Wands creeping in this, am I doing the right thing? Am I making the right choices? Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles. I also feel like they're dealing with energies who are not entirely supportive. So you're dealing with people who are maybe holding you back a bit or adding to the doubt or trying to draw you in a different direction than where you're choosing to go. Wish fulfillment. And where you need to go is this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment, this whatever it is you've been looking to drive towards. This Ten of Pentacles represents it too, that end goal. It's like you're coming into your own Emperor energy, like your best form, your best self, this life that you're trying to build for yourself and what you want it to look like, and you are actively working to shape it, but it's not easy. It is not easy. And like I said, other people on your journey are giving you grief that are adding to the doubt. I feel like there are other elements that aren't quite falling into place as soon as you would like them to fall into place. It doesn't mean they won't. It just means it feels like it's taking longer than you would like it to. The Fool card, I just keep seeing, have faith. When I see that Fool card, have faith. Whatever this journey is that you're taking, have faith in your journey. The Ten of Cups is what you're looking to build towards. That abundance, that happiness in the home life. You have this certain life that you're trying to build for yourself. Like I said, part of it I see has to do with career. Part of it I see has to do with moving, but you have these other energies around you as well. Building and supporting. A family is playing a part of this too. I don't know if you're moving to be closer to be with family or you're moving in with family or looking to build, but family is a big piece of what you're working towards as well. It's part of what drives your Nine of Pentacles, feeling that happiness, feeling that abundance in your life, as family is big to you, is huge. Seven of Cups is driving your choices. Having your family close to you, having that bond with your family, having a life that very much involves them is a huge part of what's driving your choices and what you're trying to build towards here. But it's not easy. Whatever you're trying to build towards in this journey, it's requiring a lot of change from you. And so it's been very difficult to be able to earn that abundant harvest. I feel like it might have even put you in a bad spot financially, or in a tight spot financially, or you might be there right now in trying to make this transition, because I feel like shit's been like this through your transitional time here. But I'm getting lots of positive cards. I have the Death card, so that's transition and change right next to that Five of Pentacles. That chapter might be over. There might be a new opportunity opening up. The Three of Pentacles represents a fruitful partnership, or starting to see the fruits of your labor. Ace of Pentacles, new beginnings. I get pulled back to that second card that we drew. 10 of Pentacles. Whatever that 10 of Pentacles represents to you, I feel like that element is about to fall into place. This might be the home that you're looking to buy. Whatever you're looking to move into, this might be a new career or a job that you're looking for. It's that next step forward. It's that next progression in your journey is about to open up to you. The Empress card. I get pulled to the Emperor too when I look at the Empress, but I still feel like they're both you. But I feel like this is that softer side of that. This is that sort of, I don't want to say healing your heart, because I don't feel like there's like these big, deep wounds. I just feel like you need to be close to family and sort of build your life in a certain way to find that deep inner peace and happiness. And I do feel like this next puzzle piece that's about to drop into place for you is your next step in getting there. It is absolutely your next step in getting there. And that Nine of Wands represents that this was destined to be a journey over time. This was going to be a marathon, not a sprint. So there's going to be those obstacles along the way, but there's also going to be those next steps forward, you know, where you do achieve some of those goals along the way too. The High Priestess, trust in your intuition that you're doing the right thing. I also have this deep connection to spirit and to universe, and that your spirit guides are helping to protect you along your journey. Queen of Wands on the Justice card. I do see a balance here. See, like, in this Queen of Wands, this is like your ambition. This is like your drive. This is what you're looking to build towards. Your motives are what will help to bring you balance in your life. It's what you need to have balance. So there's no point in giving up on that, because that would just put you in a spot where you're feeling unbalanced, right? If this is what you need, then it's important to pursue that. The Moon card. A Moon card says everything will play out in its own time. It's, like I said, this was destined to be a journey over time. There were things that were supposed to happen along the way that you were supposed to find out about, experiences that you were supposed to have, even though I feel like, you know, it's a pain in the ass or it's taking forever. Everything happens for a reason. It's all guided by a higher force, and to trust your intuition and to trust that you're moving in the right direction. And Two of Pentacles is that balance. The Eight of Swords, the Hermit card. Don't get trapped in fear. Don't get trapped in worry. Don't get trapped in wondering if you're doing the right thing or you're on the right path. You are. Absolutely. You are on the right path. Even in the Hermit card, I see sort of like that introspection. So I feel like some days, especially when you have bad days or it feels like it's not coming together, you sort of get lost in that Eight of Swords and be like, fuck, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing the right thing? Am I on the right path? And I'm moving in the right way? Find balance within that. Don't allow that fear to overrule you and stop you from moving forward, because everything I see in the cards, I can see the obstacles that you've been through. I see bits and pieces of what they've been, and I feel the stress that they've caused. But I also see in so many of these cards that a change is coming. Some sort of a new change, some sort of the next step on the leg of your journey that's going to help you to move forward and sort of build this 10 of Cups, this 10 of Pentacles that you're looking for, this 9 of Cups, the wish fulfillment. It's coming. It is coming soon, and it is on your journey, so have faith. Have faith in the path that you are on. Alrighty, have a great day, everyone. Welcome, Gemini. This is going to be your read for the week, so let's go ahead and see what message Tarot brings forward, what Tarot feels like you need to hear today. The Hermit card, the Ace of Wands, Page of Coins, Empress, and Four of Coins. Very interesting. I feel this time of, it's rebuilding for yourself, it's being single, and it's building life on your own terms. It's also part of a healing process from something that you've been through, which might have been a relationship that came to an end, but it was a toxic relationship if that's what it was. because I do feel like there was healing involved, especially with the Empress sitting here. That tells me that you had to do some healing, and you had to do some growing, and you had to do some evolving. That Four of Coins and the Knight of Swords. I also feel within this you had to fight for something that was fair. This might even be speaking to finances. But I feel like you had to fight for something. Like you had to fight for what was yours. You had to fight for fairness. The Four of Swords. Whoever you were dealing with, this person was a destructive force, and fighting them has been exhausting. Fighting them to be able to attain what's rightfully yours. And this might have been a marriage that came to an end, having to sort out assets. That took a lot out of you. I took a hell of a lot out of you. I feel like this need for this period of time of like healing, resting, and recharging now. Especially with the Three of Cups. It tells me that you were able to find that balance. It tells me that there was able to be some celebration in the end here. What I mean by that is just that this was balanced out. This financial fairness, whatever that it was, the dividing, whatever it was, fighting for what was fair. I do feel like you were able to attain something out of that. To be able to cut ties and move forward with this Eight of Cups here, it says you're able to sort of close the door on that chapter now. But it's still left over. Like, it still got leftover shit. It still brought a lot of heartache. There are still things that you're processing here. I still have that Devil card. Even in the Knight of Cups, I feel it. I don't know if this person keeps contacting you or if you just have to have contact with them for some reason. Like, maybe you have little ones together or something. But I feel like even though that chapter is closed, there's still something open. There's still a connection to that person's energy. The Five of Wands. I don't know if they're trying to fight the decision that was made. And so it's like you want that finality. You had that finality. And now they're trying to come back and fight it. It's got the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands. And I just feel like they're not done fighting. That person was not done fighting. Like they're still bringing shit forward. The Ace of Coins, the Lover's card. The King of Cups. See, you're dealing with a King of Cups. It's like this person feels sorry for themselves. This person doesn't like that they maybe caught the short end of the stick on something, or that they had to give what was fair. Even if it's balanced and fair, this person's still going to be pissed off about it. Anything short of them taking everything makes them feel pissy. And that, you know, that's what happened. Is it was somehow balanced out. You had to fight like hell for it. But they're pissed off at the way that things work. That's why you just want to sever ties and you just want to move on. You just want to be done with this shit. You want no part of it anymore. You want to heal and move on with your life. This person is not done fighting. For whatever reason, they are not done with the arguing. They don't want to give anything to you. They don't want to have to follow through with whatever this was. Five of Coins, Temperance. I also feel like they're like, if this is money that's having to get divided or assets, they're trying to plead poverty to try and win things in their favor. Like if it's a home that has to be maybe sold to divide the assets, they're saying, well, I have nowhere to live. Like they're trying to drag this fucking process out. That's what's going on here. This person does not want to call this quits. This person does not want to bring this to an end. They don't want to follow through with the judgment that justice brought forward, because justice did bring some balance forward and they did bring a judgment. This person does not want to give the offering. They do not want to give what they are supposed to give. They are still living in the past. They still are angry about the past. They don't want to see you move into this Nine of Coins energy to find happiness, to find abundance. For whatever reason, they are just so pissed off and so stuck within their own emotions, their own mind, their own feelings, that they don't see how it's beneficial for everyone to be able to sever ties and move on. So they're getting angry and they're getting resentful and they're getting spiteful and they're actively trying to work to not give you what you deserve, or to fight you on that, or to take something from you. As they're like making their own emotional prison for themselves by staying stuck in this, instead of allowing the ties to be severed and everybody to allow to move forward. The Emperor. This funny, even in these cards too, whatever this justice is, I just feel like it's been brought, like the decision was made. And this person this King of Cups is expected to follow through with it, and they're refusing. They are refusing to do their part. They're trying to make it as difficult as fucking humanly possible to follow through with this judgment of justice. The Seven of Cups, they're trying to like fucking weasel it in every way, shape, or form, like pleading poverty. It's like just a royal fuck around, not doing their part in what they have to do. I almost see like some kind of law enforcement might have to get involved to actually, yeah, and I see that in the Three of Wands too. Like the justice system is going to have to get involved in like enforcing this, because this person left to their own devices will string this shit out forever and ever and just never participate in it the way that they're supposed to. They're going to have to actually get forced to do what they're being told to do. The Four of Wands. They just have this sense of they don't owe you anything, or you owe them, or they shouldn't have to give you anything. And I don't think that's going to change in this person's mind. I don't know what happened between the two of you, but this person is fucking stuck in it. This person is not moving on. This person does not want to see you move on, at least in a positive way. That is just not their goal. They are too bitter. They are too angry. They are creating their own Eight of Swords, Nine of Swords, their own mind trap that they are going to be stuck in. The Five of Swords and the Two of Coins. They don't want balance. They do not want balance. They do not want fairness, whoever you're dealing with. This person is just not ready to let it go. Not ready to let it go. Like I said, I see that law enforcement is going to have to get involved in enforcing this judgment from justice, the Wheel of Fortune. I'm sorry, like once the decision was made, what I see in the cards is they actually had no legal way of coming back at it. Like nothing, it was made in exactly the right way it's supposed to, so there's no way to come back and try and change that. So this person doesn't have a leg to stand on, the Tower card. Like this chapter is done, the decision is made, and it's up to this person now how this plays out. Like whether they're just going to comply and everyone can separate and go their own ways, or whether you're going to have to pursue and enforce it. The Eight of Wands. And the High Priestess. Honestly, guys, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to pull one more card, but I'm going to tell you what I see in the card. I guess two came out. You're going to have to pursue this person. You will have to pursue this person. The Ten of Swords, they don't want to give on this. They don't want to give. They don't want to do what they're being told to do. You're going to have to chase them down. You're going to have to fight with them to make them do what they're supposed to do. The Page of Swords. They're going to try and hide. They're going to try and duck this. They're going to play every trick in the book to avoid following through with the part that they are legally obligated to follow through with. You're going to have to chase the shit out of them. Absolutely, with this person. I'm sorry to tell you that. I know it's probably not good news because they put you through a lot of fucking grief. And it's just like, it feels like there's no end to it now, even with the judgment. But this is just where this person is at, and they have no intention of complying. Sorry, guys, but that is the message that Tarot wants you to hear today. All right, take care, everyone. Alrighty, Virgo, so this is going to be your read for the week. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll see what message Tarot wants you to hear today. Let's see what we got. Knight of Cups, Justice, Eight of Wands, Empress, woo, Ace of Swords, Seven of Swords. Oh my goodness. I tell you, I see a liar getting called out. Absolutely, I see somebody getting stuck in a lie, getting caught in a lie. What is this all about, Tarot? Who is getting caught in a lie? Justice, I almost wonder if this has to do with court, if this has to do with legality. Two of Cups. Oh. Somebody's lying about some sort of legacy, some sort of assets. I don't know if this has to do with just money, like hiding money, or if this has to do with maybe mutual children and looking after them. But I have this distinct impression that somebody's trying to lie about it. Somebody is trying to lie to the court about what's going on here, to pretend like they're not responsible, or like there isn't something there that needs to be divided, like presenting themselves a certain way when that's not what the truth is. That's funny. In Justice, I actually feel this Empress card. I feel like this Empress belongs to justice. This is whoever's going to be making this decision. This is somebody who very much can see through bullshit. Three of Wands. Three of Wands. And Two of Cups. You know what? I see celebration in this Two of Cups is not usually what this card represents. But I feel like somebody has a reason to celebrate when this judgment comes down, when somebody gets caught in a lie. Because I see that's going to work out well for someone. Absolutely. Financially, it's going to work out well for someone. And it is because somebody tried to manipulate. It's because somebody tried to keep a secret. It's because somebody was dishonest. I'm going to pull more cards because I want to know, like, what's going on in this situation here, Tarot. What is somebody going through? What were they going through this battle for? And Tarot may or may not tell me, guys. It depends on what message Tarot wants to bring forward. You might not even want to rehash the past too much. That Magician card just tells me that whoever this ruling is going against, whoever gets caught in this lie, this is somebody who did that to themselves. You know, they have nobody to blame but themselves. They were the one who brought that choice forward. They were the ones who moved in a dishonest way. And that Death card tells me that whatever that was, that game that they were running, that game that they were trying to play, that is now coming to an end. That will not continue. The Eight of Cups says a new chapter forward. And for who comes out on the better side of this, who this Two of Cups is for, somebody who has a chance to celebrate this win and this victory. This person is going to be able to finally leave this chapter of their life behind and start fresh and move forward. Do you have the Lover's card here? Interesting. And the Four of Swords as well. I'm getting told with this Lover's card, and I honestly, guys, I don't know if this has to do with a romantic situation, but I'm being told sneaking around is like the equivalent of somebody cheating. There's like some sort of sneaking around that was going on, some sort of deceit, some sort of lie, some sort of dishonesty behind someone's back. Something was done behind someone's back, and then they tried to hide it. The Queen of Cups. But I feel like everything came out, especially in this Three of Pentacles, tells me that somebody was able to discover this truth no matter how much someone tried to hide it. In court, it all came out. Absolutely, this person got caught in their lies. All the dirty laundry got aired out. The Four of Pentacles, it's like it was all driven by greed. And I don't even know if it's talking about money greed. This might even just be wanting to keep sort of all sorts of things for themselves, wanting to feed their ego, wanting to come out on top, always having to win. It's just a greed of wanting to have everything and be the best, and being able to, or being willing to lie to try and get it. And that's what caught somebody up. Somebody wound up with the Tower. They created the entire situation that came down upon them. They created this animosity by doing the wrong thing. And they left somebody with no other choice to fight back. To try to fight back to get what was fair, to get what was theirs. And then their behavior just came forward and showed what they were all about. The Seven of Cups. Oh. Even that Seven of Cups, I see like weighing their options. Trying different things. So like the way this played out, somebody would like pull out whatever lies they had to. If they didn't feel like that was working, I feel like this shift gears and now we're going to lie about this and then we're going to lie about that. It's like trying every trick in the book. Every trick in the book to weasel out of being held responsible. As I feel that in this King of Wands energy, just like somebody who doesn't want to take responsibility. Somebody who's very much in their ego. And then I feel in this King of Cups energy, the other half of that. And it was like standing up for what was fair. And no, I'm not going to be taken advantage of. I also feel like this King of Cups, whoever it represents, who's sort of the other half of this journey, or somebody who is very angry about what happened. Very angry about what happened. Which is part of why they weren't going to just walk away from this or take this line down. It was that unfair. This person was just not having it. And they were like, they have to bring some kind of balance back. There has to be some sort of justice. This King of Wands is going to be given over some finances to the King of Cups. Most definitely. The Knight of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. You know, and I feel like this has been a journey over time. Like this fight. this fight through the court, this fight to get to where they're at, to have a judgment. It's been a freaking battle. It's been a battle. This Knight of Cups had to be steady in his resolve. Whoever that is had to be steady in their resolve in sort of like pursuing this. Six of Cups. I'll tell you what I see in the Six of Cups. I see what goes around comes around. This King of Wands, who is taking advantage of people, who was running lies, who was trying to move in a greedy way. This is the what goes around comes around. This person's getting it back. This person's going to have to give financially. I'm going to grab a few more because I want to know what else is happening. The Temperance. Temperance angel, bringing balance. Everything is coming back into balance. When this judgment comes forward, see, and that Empress, that Justice card is coming forward in the High Priestess too. This is someone who can smell bullshit when they see it. This is the person responsible for the judgment. So it's most likely a judge figure. This is somebody who will not be taken in by the lies. This is somebody who actually gets just as angry when they get lied to as this King of Cups is feeling. And I feel like the judgment is going to reflect that. Is going to absolutely reflect that. The Six of Wands. The truth is going to be recognized. Balance is going to be brought back. The Eight of Swords and the Knight of Wands. Even in that, even in these two cards, I see that being able to let go of the past, being able to, like, this person can't pull the wool over anyone's eyes anymore. This little mind trap, this little mind game that they've been trying to play with all these lies, all of the deceit, all of the manipulation is coming to an end. Knight of Wands. This person's like impulsiveness. There need to be right. There need to feed their ego. There need to be greedy and always be the best and catch the better end of the situation. Is a thing that just fucked them in the end. Honestly, it's like earning bad karma. This is what screwed them over in the end. If they would have just acted in a fair way right from the beginning with, truth, honesty, and integrity, this situation wouldn't even exist. This situation exists because of the way that this King of Wands handled themselves in what was going on. I'm going to grab a few more here. Even the High Priest tells me a judgment is coming down. Queen of Wands, Seven of Wands. Same thing. This person's going to have to pay. This person is absolutely going to pay. You know what I feel in the Queen of Wands? This is tied to this King of Cups person. This is tied to the other half of it. I feel vindication. That's the word that comes forward. Vindication. And it's once this judgment is made, and it's like having the truth out in the open, having this person recognized as a liar, having this person recognized as being dishonest, as being deceitful, as being greedy, having all of it aired out there. This is like what this person needs to have. I feel like it's very important for their healing journey is to have this called out for what it is so they can release some of the anger. Is having this truth brought out, having this truth recognized. This is the thing that's going to help them to start releasing those emotions and truly moving on and moving forward with the next chapter of their life. Alrighty, guys, I hope you all have a great rest of your day. Take care.